Hey beautiful people, it's Rickita. I'm back with another video. So in this video, I want to talk to you guys about the best credit cards for bad credit. So if you guys have bad credit, you guys can definitely still get credit cards. And I want to tell you guys about all of the different credit cards that's out there that you guys can try. Now, not only do I want to talk to you guys about credit cards, but there's other accounts like installment accounts that you guys are going to need to be added to your credit reports to help boost your credit score. So I want to add these accounts also. Now, when I say bad credit, I mean you guys probably got like a 300, a 350, or a very low credit score, 400 credit scores, 500 credit score, even low 600 credit scores. I want to teach you guys about these credit cards that you guys can possibly get approved for. Now, some of these credit cards you guys can pre-qualify for, which is what I really like. I really want you guys to try to see if you can get pre-qualified for a credit card, because if you guys can get pre-qualified, that means that they can tell you yes or no without you guys getting that hard inquiry. Yes, there's credit cards out there that you guys can get approved for and you guys can apply for, but the best thing is that you guys can know whether or not you can get that credit card without getting that hard inquiry, because remember, hard inquiries will drop your credit score, and that's something that you guys want to avoid. Now, I have my blog, you guys, Rickita.com, and I have a list of all of the credit cards there that you guys can go right there and just check. So let's go ahead and look at those credit cards now. Again, like I said, I have different type of accounts. Like we have the self Visa card. This is a secure credit card that you guys can apply for. And when you guys apply for this credit card, you're going to actually have to get an installment account with them first. Now, when you guys get your installment account with them, you have to pay. They have like plans for $25 a month, $35 per month, $48 a month, which is what I do. I do the $48 per month. And then when you pay on it and you have at least $100 saved, because the money that you're paying into it is actually getting saved, and they're going to give it back to you after a year or 2 years, depending on which plan you have. After you have at least $100 in your account and you're paying on time, then you guys will be able to get this secure credit card right here. Now, this is not going to be a credit check to get this secure credit card. So if you guys can get some of the other cards I'm going to tell you guys about, then definitely come back to get this one, because this one right here, like I said, after 3 months, you're going to have an installment account and you're going to have a credit card. It's going to really boost your credit score up. And as you can see right here, somebody's credit score went up 85 points. Self says since I've been with them, my credit score went up 155 points. I'm pretty sure it went up more than that even now. I haven't checked, but I had Self. It helped boost my account. So I always tell people about Self. So again, you can go to Rickita.com / best credit cards for bad credit. And then you guys will see all of these credit cards here. So we have this Self credit card. There is going to be an annual fee of $25. Your credit limit will be between $100 and $1,500. As you keep paying into your installment account that you'll have, they're actually going to add that money right into your secure credit card. So yes, you might start off with a $100 secure credit card, but every month you keep paying into your account, your credit limit is actually going to go up. And then that means too, again, you're going to have an installment account and a secure credit card, which means they're going to report to all 3 credit bureaus, and that's going to boost your credit score faster. I also want to talk to you guys about the credit builder card. Now, with the credit builder card, you guys, they are actually going to report to all 3 credit bureaus. You can actually get 2 credit cards with no credit check. A lot of people don't understand that if you have very bad credit, you want to get credit cards where they're not going to check your credit at all. So the credit builder card is a great option for you. And when you guys get this card, they're going to most likely put it on your credit report without you even having a car. So they report very quickly. Now, somebody, when they apply for this account, their credit score went up 87 points when they first reported, because they really need the credit card. So I always tell people, if you can get other credit cards, definitely go ahead and get that credit builder card. Unlike the Self, you don't have to get that installment account, wait 3 months to get the credit card. You can get that credit builder card. They're going to report to the credit bureaus. It's only a $200 deposit, and you are allowed to get 2 of them. So you can get 2 $200 credit cards, which means you will have to put $400 down total, and you guys can start building your credit. Now, you guys have to understand that really want to make sure that you are keeping track of what's on your credit, what is happening on your credit. So I always love to tell people to sign up for a company called Aura. Thank you so much, Aura, for actually sponsoring this video. They offer so many things in terms of identity theft protection. And not only do they offer protection, but they allow you to be able to see your credit score. So that's good. See what's your credit score, what's on your credit reports. And if you guys were to have anything negative happening, then they will actually let you know, and they let you know very fast what is happening. So if you guys were to have some fraud, or if they see your information on the black web, the dark web, they'll let you know that they see your information, and then you guys can be able to work with them to get your credit back situated, to know what you should do about your information being there. Or say if you were to have any fraud happening to your accounts, that you can talk to them and say, okay, what do I have to do? Because that's what they're there for. So they will be monitoring all 3 credit bureaus. You guys can be able to lock and unlock your Experian credit report, and also to you guys will have antivirus protection. You guys will have a secure VPN, password management. So I really like them, and I'm really appreciative that they're actually sponsoring this video. So thank you so much, Aura, for actually sponsoring this video. And I really love all of the features that they actually have. Now, again, they have multiple plans, so you guys can protect not only yourself, but you can also protect your family, because they have different plans for not only just you, but also they have plans for your family. So they have a family plan for $37 per month, so you can protect your whole family. And also too, they have just the couples, and then they have just a regular plan just for yourself if you need to just have that plan, an individual plan for yourself. So again, thank you so much, Aura, for actually sponsoring this video. If you guys want to get Aura, make sure you guys click that link down below. You guys will be able to get signed up with their free trial. They have a free 14-day trial where you guys will be able to sign up, and make sure you guys just check it out. And if you guys were to see something, if they say, hey, we see your information here, we see your information there, call them, have them help you figure out what you should do next, because that's going to be something bad. When you start building up your credit, you don't want to start having fraud happening. Like, I know your credit's probably bad right now. You probably don't care, like, okay, whatever. But when you start building your credit, you don't want to start having fraud happening, because you want to make sure you start protecting yourself. So definitely click that link down below and sign up for Aura. Now, let's get back into these credit cards. So again, with that credit builder card, you can actually get 2 credit cards with them. Now, next I want to talk about Kickoff. Now, I told a lot of people about Kickoff. I really like Kickoff because my credit score, when I first found out about Kickoff, I signed up for Kickoff. My credit score went up 37 points. I was like, oh my gosh, I got to tell a lot of people about Kickoff. So I started talking about Kickoff, and then a lot of people started signing up for them. And you can see right here, someone's credit score went up 74 points when they reported 2 payments for them. So make sure you guys look into signing up for Kickoff. I have the links here to apply for these different accounts, and I have a free downloadable guide. That free guide is going to give you information about all of these accounts. And then also it's going to tell you 3 other similar accounts, just like the account. So say if you want to get Kickoff, they're going to tell you 3 additional accounts that's similar. So if you guys want to get that Kickoff, then you guys can sign up for those other 3 accounts. Now, we also have the Discover Secure credit card. I like the Discover Secure credit card because you guys are able to have this credit card graduates. So that means that when they say graduate, that means if you put a $200 deposit down on this account in about 6 to 7 months of on-time payments, then that means that they can give your money back and actually give you a regular credit card. So it's no longer a secure credit card, it's an unsecured credit card. And I really like that. And they also have rewards with a credit card like this. And I have a special link. If you guys click on these links, I have a special link where you guys should be able to get a $50 credit if you guys apply for that Discover credit card. So definitely check it out. Your limit is going to be between $200 to $2,500. You're not going to have an annual fee at all. And then too, like I said, too, your deposit should be refunded to you as long as you're paying on time and doing what you need to do with that account. And they're going to report to all 3 credit bureaus. Some people don't have any type of like credit history at all, but they was like really big on having deposits on in their account. And I tell people, if you guys have a good banking history, then try to get that TwoMore credit card. And TwoMore actually just randomly gave me an increase recently too. I think it was like a few days ago. They was like, hey, we gave you an increase, congratulations. And I'm like, oh, thank you. But I really like the TwoMore card because they can actually just look into your banking history. They're not going to look at your credit reports at all. So if you have bad credit, then you don't have to worry about your credit being factored in. But you guys can definitely see if you can pre-qualify for this one. It's not going to be a credit check. They're just going to look into your banking history, okay? But definitely check them out. They can get you approved all the way up to $10,000. So again, check them out. You don't have no annual fees, 0% APR, no fees at all. It's more like a charge card, where if you guys were to charge something on that card, they're going to be taking that money out every week. They're going to divide it into 4 payments and basically take that money out every week. But they're good at giving increases, because like I told you, they just literally gave me an increase on my card a few days ago. So definitely check them out. Now, next, I want to talk to you guys about the N Rewards. So this is a Navy Federal Secure credit card. I really like this one too, because usually if you guys put $200 down on this credit card will graduate to a $2,000 credit card. It'll take about 3 to 6 months, but I really like that they have that. Now, they don't have like huge rewards in terms of like cash back, but they do have some rewards. So definitely check them out, and you guys can pre-qualify for that one without a hard inquiry. I also have the Pedal One Visa card. It's a card where you guys can pre-qualify for it. If you guys want to try to see if you can get that card, go ahead and get it, but they are going to check your credit, and then they are going to check your banking history. So it's like a double whammy. So check them out. Definitely. You guys can get a limit between $300 and $5,000. There's no foreign transaction fees for those people that travel a lot outside the country. The Capital One Platinum Secure credit card, a lot of people put on in my comments on YouTube on this video directly that they was able to get this card with a low deposit, or some people said that they didn't have to put a deposit at all. So definitely check this one out. This one is kind of harder to graduate, but it's still a great credit card that you guys can pre-qualify for, that can potentially graduate in the future to a regular credit card. Now, the Open Sky Visa credit card is a credit card for those people that, you really mess up your credit a lot. You want to get a credit card without a credit check. You can get approved all the way up to $3,000 for this credit card. So definitely check it out. I really like that they have that credit card out there, and they're going to report to all 3 credit bureaus. They do have a $35 annual fee, but still, it's still a great credit card that you guys can look into getting. And I also like that Discover It Student Chrome credit card. With the Discover It Student Chrome credit card, that's a credit card for people that's actually a student. If you're a student, make sure you use your student email address when you apply for this credit card. Somebody was able to get approved for $2,000. So I like to tell students about this one. They don't necessarily require you to have a credit history, which is something else I really like. So definitely check that out. Credit One Bank, they have credit cards that you guys can pre-qualify for. Just check out for their annual fees. They have annual fees that I kind of don't necessarily like, but definitely check it out. Their annual fees is usually like $39 or even higher than that. They can give you limits between $300 to $2,000. They're going to pull your Experian credit report also, but definitely check them out because they can pre-qualify you for that one. We also have Mission Lane. Somebody was able to get approved for $2,000 for that one. A lot of people like this one because, like I said, it's bad credit friendly. So if you do have bad credit, you can actually get this one. So definitely try to see if you can get this one. I believe you can pre-qualify for this one, but just check the annual fees because annual fees can be between $0 and $75. And I would like you to have the lowest annual fee that you can have. I have the Credit Strong account on here. I don't know if you guys remember, we talking about a lot of accounts, but remember, this is on my website what I'm reviewing. You guys can go through the same list just like I am now. But when it come down to this Credit Strong account, is very, very similar to that Self with the installment account. They're going to report to the credit bureaus. So definitely check it out. They have multiple accounts. I just think that Credit Strong sometimes could be a little higher in fees, but it's no hard pull. So definitely check them out. We also have the Prosper credit card. If you guys have very, very bad credit, I see a lot of people get that Prosper credit card. Sometimes Prosper will say that they need to check and ask for verification. And I just feel like if you got bad credit card, like, why are you asking for verification? Like, come on now. Like, you guys have higher fees. In terms of your interest rate is for bad credit, but you guys can pre-qualify for it. See if they're going to ask you for verification. They're going to ask you for verification before they give you that hard inquiry. So definitely check out that credit card. You guys also have the option to get the Milestone credit card. Somebody's able to get approved for $500 for this credit card. So definitely check that one out. You guys shouldn't have an annual fee for this one. You don't have to put a security deposit down, and they are going to report to all 3 credit bureaus. You guys also have the Indigo credit card. This is a very good credit card. if you guys have bad credit. So definitely check it out. They usually don't give like higher limits, but you guys can still get this credit card. The key is when you guys have bad credit, you just want an account to report to the credit bureaus, and you don't want to have a high annual fee if you can help it. So check out that Destiny credit card. Also, this credit card gives out lower fees. You probably don't have an annual fee, or you do have a higher annual fee. Definitely check with them. You guys also have the Merrick Bank card that you guys can check out. The Allo card too that you guys can check out. The First Progress. It's just so many of them on here. And again, you guys, when you start building up your credit more, then you guys can check out the Apple credit card and the Discover It Miles card. These are some of the similar credit cards, and we already talked about that Tumo credit card. But I know that was a lot of credit cards, but thank you again, Aura, for sponsoring this video. Make sure you guys use the link. It's a 14-day free trial. Check them out so you guys can start protecting your identity. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Go ahead and click that link down below to check out Aura, and then also go ahead and check out my website down below so you guys can apply for these credit cards. But I'll see you guys